Hello, I'm Eric Sazak and welcome to Algebra. I'd like to go over a few things in this video about the course, but I'm going to start off with some little bit of introductory information about myself. My wife and I are both originally from Connecticut and lived throughout many areas in the eastern part of the United States and southeastern US before we settled in Illinois back in 2002. This is going to be my 19th year now. Well, it is my 19th year at New Trier. We live in Evanston and have two boys. Actually, I have a ninth grader, so freshman at ETHS. So we're experiencing a lot of the same things that you are, navigating freshman year in a completely different environment for sure. And then we have a fifth grader as well. I coach a couple of sports at New Trier. I coach boys freshman cross country in the fall and boys swimming in the wintertime. And, a little bit about this class. I believe in every year except maybe one, I have taught some form of two-level Algebra 1 at New Trier. And I really enjoy, and almost all my years at New Trier have been on the freshman campus, I really enjoy working with freshmen, this course in particular. We get to know each other very well. This course is such an important foundational course for the next 4 years and beyond in mathematics. And, the kids come in typically as an open book. They're ready to learn. They're excited about high school. And I enjoy being part of that experience about helping them transition to the expectations of high school and math and just what it means to become a good student. And it's been very rewarding over the years. They're going to learn a lot for sure, not only about math, but also some student skills, I hope. And, when they look back at the end of this year, they're going to have covered a lot of material for sure. They're going to learn from me. They're going to learn from each other, and it'll be a good experience. But part of becoming a freshman is getting help, and we're going to talk more about that in just a second. First, here, because we're doing so much online, I want to show you a little bit on the Canvas page. If I click on current unit, that's where most students are going to click. They can find their schedule. There's a table that lists it day by day. This is where they see what they have going on and what materials they need to have ready for the day. The current unit is something they're going to be accessing almost daily. Okay, contact information for me. My phone number is right there, email, and what I want to talk about here is transitioning. Like I said, I really enjoy being part of this experience of transitioning to high school. Getting help is a huge part of that transition. A lot of times students have never had to seek out help from a teacher outside of class before until they get to high school. And this is something that many students are reluctant to do just because I think it's new, but it's part of it. And sometimes a little bit of one-on-one time can go a long way. So I'd really like to encourage you to encourage your sons and daughters to take advantage of this. On blue mornings, I have office hours, open office hours from 7:15 to 7:50. There's no appointment needed. This is a great time to see me if you have like homework questions. And, if I have another student, you might have to wait in the waiting room. I'm also available by appointment, periods 1, 2, 5, and 8. If you send me an email ahead of time, we can set something up. That might be better if we have to go over a test or if you're really struggling on a particular topic and we need to spend some quality time together on it. But this is a big adjustment that students, and I think a lot of the students here, my algebra students this year, can take better advantage of the help that's available to them. And I'd love to see them come in and clear up some gray areas for sure. Now, if those times don't work, for example, after school, if you notice, I'm not really available then because, as I mentioned before, I'm coaching most of the year. There are also additional resources available in New Trier beyond just meeting with me. I would click on this top thing here under Student Resources, and that'll give, when you click here, that'll take you to a page that shows you Academic Assistance Center, Here's an introductory video about the Academic Assistance Center. If you need tech support, there's some different, but this top one takes you to kind of a math help page and how you go about getting help. So that's very important. I would really encourage your sons or daughters to, again, start with me, but if for some reason that doesn't work out because of timing, there are other resources available as well. All right. So as I mentioned before, this course is, an important foundational course for the rest of their math career. Here's your typical progression of the 2-level math curriculum at New Trier. We're taking algebra right now. Everyone takes geometry next year. And then things kind of split up a little bit. Students who are a little bit stronger will kind of go the path on the right, Algebra 2, and then go on to pre-cal potentially, and there's options there. If you've been having some difficulties, Algebra 2 Essentials, which is just a slightly pared down version of Algebra 2. And then there's an option senior year as well. But this is nothing you have to worry about right now. We're all taking algebra now and geometry next year. So no decisions for a while yet. For this course, there's a textbook all the kids have, a TI Inspire CAS app, which we haven't used yet, but we will later this year. It's free. They get it through self-service app on their iPad. It's pretty cool. It's got a lot of features and information. I recommend that they have a binder to keep track of all their paperwork. Of course, some kids do a very good job of just keeping track of it electronically. If they're using Notability, really whatever works for them. I'm not going to force a particular method upon them. As long as they're organized, they can find their stuff. Whatever works. Homework almost every night. After every class, we'll have quizzes and test. Grades are available on Canvas. Of course, my contact information, I showed you how to get that earlier. We have parent-teacher conferences coming up in about a month in November. Those are just 5 minutes, though. They're really quick. So my recommendation, please, is don't hesitate to reach out. If you have a question or a concern, please, send me an email or give me a phone call. I'll get back to you typically within a day or so. And, I'd much rather start a dialogue sooner rather than later. So please don't hesitate to contact me. And we can go over any concerns or questions that you may have. We don't have to wait for the conferences. And again, as I said, it's just 5 minutes anyway. I said the biggest thing here to encourage your sons or daughters is just to seek out help. It's okay. It's okay to get help. Make sure that they're checking their answers when they do their homework. When I assign homework, 90-something% of the time, they have the answers to all the homework questions ahead of time. And, I need them to be checking the answers, make sure that things are going okay, and trying to follow up if they're not getting the correct answers. And that's huge. And a lot of students need to do a better job at checking their homework for sure. But seeking out help is a big adjustment. So please encourage them to do that. And, we've gotten off to a good start under trying circumstances. We'll see how things go here moving forward. Hopefully we'll get to some more in-person learning, but I don't know where that's going to be. So please, any concerns, any questions, reach out and we can chat. Thank you very much.